Hello guys. So I've been talking about the Philosopher's Stone Lime for a very long time. You can now see that lime is in the portal gun fluid. Giving this ability to teleport, travel in time, and all of this. So why do you think it is like this? So I've been saying that lime is the Philosopher's Stone for a long time, talking about that. And what I was thinking when I wanted to do this video is to talk about a leap of faith. Actually, there is not that much faith needed, and I'm thinking of a time, of a future where you are unable to make a leap of faith. Like, I'm imagining a future where you cannot be brave, you cannot make a leap of faith, and where things are known, where we know things, the veil has been lifted and we know things, and at that time there's no way to be like there's no way to be brave, there's no you know what I mean. um, there's no way to have faith, because what is the point of faith if there is no risk, if there is no danger? you know what's the point? And I'm thinking, um, obviously I'm thinking that this time is coming where there is no possible way to make a leap of faith because there is no danger. And maybe you think that's a good thing, that there is no danger, but when there is no danger, there is no way to have been brave. Like, you cannot be brave if you don't risk, you know what I mean. um, um, so what's going on is that my talk about lime is going to it's just going to dominate, it will, you know this is why lime, you can see lime, right? It says lime on the bottle, you can see it, right? And so the secret recipe for time travel, I just find it so perfect how this is there, and how it's like it's like a riddle, it's like a little truth, hidden in plain sight, and I just noticed it, and I think it's lovely to see there. And we're just a few guys here on my channel that, sometimes I see the bigger channels. Someone came here, leave a comment, he said yikes, he said, the big commenter, the big channel, he said yikes. you know he's like, he's seeing himself as like the big guy. Now I'm the small guy, I'm the silly guy, the pointless guy, the 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 guy that has nothing good to say. you know it's so weird. And then comes a day when there is no faith, you see. That's what I'm thinking. There is a day when there is no faith. You can't have faith. if there is nothing to risk, you see? And that day is kind of too late, you know. It's a day where, you know, that's what I'm thinking the apocalypse is. The lifting of the veil, the apocalypse is when you cannot have faith any longer. You cannot show that you're the fucking man, you're the fucking woman, you know. You cannot show it any longer because it's too late, because there is nothing to risk. There, like, everything is known, everything is truth, you know. And that's when it's too late. You're unable to have faith, you're unable to risk, you see. And um, as we're approaching this day, you know, where everything is known, I see, like, I can just feel it approaching, this time where there is no faith because no faith is necessary. And I feel it approaching, and I can see that there's like no one having this. I mean, not many people are having like this faith, you know. Almost no one is like doing, you know, I don't know what to say. But maybe you think it's arrogant to say like I do, but you have to understand that. Why do you think Lime appears like this? Why do you think it is? You say. Um, so that's because I'm right, you know, when it comes to this. I'm right, so God will honor what I do, while no one else is, you know. Um, you could say that God is kind of, oh, let's make it here, so that he sees someone is listening, right? And you know, let's create a bit more proof, you know. Let's make the proof appear, right? And so that, yeah. But it should be obvious at this stage, right? uh, some people think like, what's the point, you know? The philosopher's stone, what's the point? But it's a long story, you know. I cannot explain it right now because I'm not writing about it. If of course, if I would write about it, I would be able to explain it better. But um, there is like more than 100 videos about Lime that I did, and that's why it's there, and that's why it appears. Um, so when it comes to this episode, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure that this. Yeah, I don't remember this episode, what happened, but I think it's noteworthy that they made it with lime. You know, he makes it with lime, the portal fluid. I think it's interesting. Well, it's a big deal, you have to admit. Um, so, a future, you know, I'm thinking like fractal patterns, you know, and when it comes to these fractal patterns, you know, a day when there is no faith, you know what I mean? Can you feel it? Like, there is no faith because none is needed, none is required. Like, people are unable to have faith. You see, I see it, I feel it coming. You know, I don't know when, but this and this also gives me confidence to like do whatever I want. You know, I can feel like, okay, since I know this feeling, I feel like I can just be confident and so on, and I get these signs, you know. I can just be confident and just continue what I'm doing. And yeah, so I've been writing to get today a lot, by the way. I've been writing and writing and writing. A little tear, as usual. I cried. I cried when I write about this. I cry. Um, yeah. So I think that's all. I just wanted to say that portal fluid is symbolic lime here. Important. See you guys. Bye bye.